So apparently this woman allegedly stole a car. We're not sure. So we're trying to figure what's going on.
So you want to give us a video for the...
Say it again?
Can we use your video for evidence or no?
You can use it if you want to, sure.
Okay. You want to email it to detectives at District 2?
Sure, I do that.
Alright.
I know quite a few of them.
Alright, what's your name, sir?
I don't have to give you my name, but...
What's your name? You're a witness.
I don't need to give you my name.
You do. You're a witness.
Massachusetts is not a stop and ID state, just so you know.
Not?
Nope.
I'm not stopping IDing you. I'm just asking what your name is.
Well, I'm not... External Affairs.
External Affairs?
Yes, sir.
That's a good one.
Alright.
You know that mask doesn't work, right? It's paper towels.
No, it's an N95 mask underneath, just so you know.
Bro, it's paper towels.
It's N95 underneath, sir, just so you know. He doesn't even know what it... See, cops always get something stupid to say. I have an N95 mask underneath this mask. I have videos of me doing it, so... He has no mask. I have a mask. Which one works better? You figure it out. So, he said he wants this for evidence. There's no evidence, because I didn't see the woman get out the car. And nor did I see her walk down the street. I just came up here is seeing what I see right now. So let's see what we see. So apparently she stole a vehicle. We're not sure. But people said they saw her come out the vehicle. So we're trying to figure this out right now. Trying to figure this out. So as you see, there's quite a few police officers out here. Massachusetts is not a stop and ID state, just so you know. Boston police do not need any evidence because they should have body cameras on. So usually their testimony in court is usually admissible enough. So you figure it out. Boston police intimidation tactics at its best. And recording in public is perfectly legal, just so you guys know. So we just want to just see what's going on here. No, apparently an officer said he saw her coming out of this vehicle that was stolen in the driveway. If an officer saw you do something and he could testify that in court, that's enough to arrest you. Just his testimony alone is enough to arrest you. So we'll see how that works out with this woman here. As you guys can see, I'm a safe distance away, so I'm not interfering whatsoever. I am pretty far away from them, so I'm not like on them. I'm at least 25 feet away from them. So I just want to get some footage to record what we can see in public. And now he, as an officer, he has to identify himself. Me as a civilian, I do not have to identify myself. Just so you guys know. It's very important that most young people learn the law, because the police always have tactics they use against you. So we're just going to see how this plays out and go from there. Now, if she broke a law or committed a crime, she has every reason to go to jail. Now, the police officers are doing the investigation, which is perfectly fine. You got to do your investigation first. Once you gather the evidence, then you can go from there. He says the detectives may want this information. All they got to do is go to youtube.com and look up External Affairs Porter, and they'll see this footage. So there's no question about the footage. So let's see what did they get there. As you see, no police officers have their personal protective wear on, as they should. They should have their personal protective. They should have their personal protective wear at all times. anytime you engage into the public where you will have to interact with the public, you should have your mask on. You should definitely have a mask on. At minimum, a mask. There's only one officer that does have a mask on. Is that officer at the far end over there? He has a it's like an N95 mask. So he's gonna tell me this mask doesn't work. It's a paper towel. Paper towel, just so you know. But the right layers of it is technically an N95 mask. You know, the N95 is just the amount of restriction of air that comes through. How many particles can pass through? So that's where his knowledge is. He don't have good knowledge on mask at all. The mask is rated on how much air will pass through it, how many particles will pass through it. Microcrons, I think they call it. Microns, something like that. Now, my pronunciation is off, but so let's see what we have here. It's always one out of the many. It's always many. One police officer. Massachusetts, just so you guys know, is not a stop and ID state. They cannot stop you just for identification alone. They have to have reasonable, articulable suspicion that you committed a crime, are about to commit a crime, or have committed a crime. If you have no reasonable, articulable suspicion, you cannot stop and ID a person. That's the law. And he's been in the academy. He should know that. So we're trying to figure this out. We don't know if we got people saying they saw her do it, but there's actually no evidence. Like, evidence is very important. So you gotta have evidence. If there's no evidence, then that's the tough part. So trying to figure out what took place here. We always say allege because we don't have no facts. Allege is always the key word. Too innocent to proven guilty, we always say. At least she's got a personal protective wear on. But guys, when you get close to somebody, you should have goggles. Just so you guys know. Whenever you come in less than 6 feet of a person, you should have goggles on too as well. Just so you know. I'm not a doctor, but I worked in a hospital for a long time, and I know about PPE and mucous membranes and all that good stuff. sure what took place. Apparently she stole a vehicle with the keys inside of it. Not too sure. Not too sure what happened there, but whatever took place, it looked like it's all over at this point.
Enjoy the show?
All the time.
Okay, good.
Have a good day, buddy.
I tell you what she did, but she's a juvenile, so.
I pretty much get an idea, so it's okay. We're in public also, just so you know. Juvenile or not juvenile, it doesn't matter. There's always one officer that has a hard time with people recording. And I don't know why. Like, you can go anywhere in the city. For the most part, most police officers do their job. It's not a problem. There's always one guy. And, I don't know why. It's always one guy that has a problem with you recording. And usually that's the guy that does something off camera or on camera. That's usually the guy. I'm not saying 100%, but usually that one police officer is the guy that causes the problem. He's the guy who, how you doing? Who usually would escalate a problem, where the other ones will be trying to diffuse the problem. Like I said, there's always that one guy. All it takes is one. You don't need a whole lot of guys to cause a problem. It's that one guy. One guy that causes many problems. Put it that way. All it takes is one. Now, I could have asked him his badge number, but I didn't want to ask him all that because at this point it doesn't matter who he is, what's his name. You've seen how he is, you've seen how he acts. You probably encountered him before at one point or another, so it's just what it is. So down here at Warren and Martin Luther King Boulevard, right? Now I wonder when the news media come down here, do they bother the news media? I got a question. If Channel 5 came down here, would the police ask Channel 5 who they are? Would the police ask Channel 5 what's his name? Like, that shows a serious problem in society. If you don't like media, then get out of that kind of field. Nobody asks Channel 5 what's their name. Fox 25, what's their name? Or what are they doing? No one ever asked Channel 5 that I know of what are they doing. Channel 5, Channel 7, the Boston Herald. I never seen anybody question them. You know what I mean? If they do, it's very seldom. It's not often at all. But until next time, guys. I'm Nez Porter, and I'm gonna sign off on this one. And somebody's. Who's who? Me? Who? Me? You talking to me? I can't hear the talk. They're not talking to me then. Maybe somebody else. Well, she didn't get arrested, as far as I know. I think her parents came to get her, as far as I can tell. I don't think she was actually arrested because she didn't go inside any vehicle. But there's always something going on in the city. Until next time, guys, I'm Nez Porter. Gonna sign off on this one.